Hey everybody, how are you? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from the Black Business School. Now, I want to talk a little bit about customer service and professionalism and the importance of being gracious as a business owner. A lot of people, it's really interesting to me that there is an interesting relationship between the black business owner and the black consumer. That relationship is really built on, in some cases, a severe lack of trust. On one hand, I'll hear consumers who will say, "Oh, I don't support black businesses because the products are bad, the service is bad, the prices are too high." On the other hand, I'll hear black businesses complain about black consumers. And they'll say, "Oh, black people, they want everything free. They want you to cut the price. They want to do this and do that." And so, in a way, sometimes by being a person who's working with both sides of the fence, I end up having feeling like I'm kind of mediating this family dispute. And it's real, it's legitimate, and it's just like any other broken relationship where bridges are being built when trust is being developed. You have to bring people together. If you don't, then it's not going to work. So. What I want to share with you is a quick story that will help you understand what I'm talking about, so that you can kind of know, what it really means, what I'm really saying here about being gracious as a business owner. I recently did business with somebody, and I paid the person a lot of money. I wasn't working with them for that long, but it was a lot of money to us. It was a really big hit on our budget. And so when we were working together, I found that the service wasn't quite what I was hoping it would be. I found that there were some gaps in terms of getting what we wanted, and then also we were hit with some financial setbacks. They required us to do some budget cutting. And so I reached out to the person. I said, "Hey, you know what? It was great doing business with you, but I can't. We can't continue right now. We have to put this on hiatus. But maybe we'll bring you in for specific projects, and then later on we might pick up where we left off." And that was a legitimate thing because I've done that before, where I've worked with somebody for a while and said, "Hey, the heat's a little too hot financially, so we're gonna have to slow it down." But I would come back to them maybe 6 or 7 months later with just as much business. Well, the funny thing was that what the person did was he literally did not respond to the message. He literally didn't. I mean, and we sent another one just to, and he didn't respond again. So we were kind of like, wow, he's really mad that we're not doing business with him anymore, and that really concerned me because I was thinking, well, number one, it's unfortunate that you were my buddy when I was giving you money, but suddenly you hate me when you're not getting my money. And then number two, you don't even realize that we do this all the time. We come back to people that we've worked with in the past and give them thousands and thousands of dollars. So, but do you think I'm going to do that now that I've seen more of the core of this person's soul? I've seen just the lack of professionalism, and so my point here is to say that you don't know what the future holds with people, and you want to be really careful about over burning bridges. And I only say this partly because I understand. I mean, I've burned bridges a lot in my day, and sometimes I still do. But at least now I understand the implications of burning a bridge, whereas when I was younger, I didn't understand it. Sometimes you think you can just go through with a scorched earth policy and do everything you want to whoever you want, and it's no big deal. Now I'm still not afraid of people, but I always balance the pros and the cons of strategic moves. So what I would just say is, as a business owner, my argument is that you should be just as gracious when the customer walks out the door as you are when the customer comes through the door. You can't treat people like kings and queens when they're giving you money, and then suddenly act like they don't matter to you when you're not getting money anymore, because you never know what's happening to you. You never know what that person could do for your reputation. You never know how that person can help you in other ways. You never know if that person's going to come back. You never know who that person knows, who that person's linked to. So ultimately, and that's the other thing too. When you start getting bad customer complaints on the internet, it can spread like wildfire and really hurt your brand. So just keep that in mind as you build a business, because as you know, I believe every black person in America should own something, should build something, should be the boss of something. Some people don't agree with that. They think, oh well, it's not possible. And I say, no, it is possible. Just build you something small if that's all you want to do, or at least own something. Own some shares of stock, own a piece of another company, have multiple streams of income. That's absolutely critical for our economic survival as black people. We cannot stick with the okey doke, and the okey doke is, I'm just gonna wait around for the white man to give me a job and hope that he's nice to me, even though he's shown for 400 years that he hates my guts. Ain't gonna work. Anyway, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from the Black Business School, which houses the Black Wealth Boot Camp. You gotta go to the Black Business School. You gotta go. It's free to join. It's free to join, but the classes are so reasonably priced. We created the Black Business School as an affordable alternative for those who can't afford $100,000 to go to college, or those who already spent it and don't want to spend it again to increase their learning. And we teach real practical information, not just theory. We've got the best of the best. So go check out the Black Business School and be a part of that. And we could also use your support. We'd like to have people in there. We're almost at 1,000 students, and this is a new venture, and I really need your help on this. So if you can have my back, I would be so gracious. Anyway, take care, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.